It's Sam here. I'm sorry I'm got to be a little quieter today because my parents are excuse me. My parents are sleeping over there, just a few rooms away, so I have to be a little quieter. So you're gonna probably have to use headphones for this one, or like turn the volume up really high because I don't want to wake my parents up. But anyway, today is today's about side sweeping or bangs. No, just kidding. It's not about bangs or hair. Today it's about why I do love Top Model so much. I've been called obsessed with Top Model. I've been called like the biggest Top Model fan ever, which I love both those comments. But it all started when I can't remember how many years ago it was, but it was a long, long time. It's about maybe I think it was like when I was in middle school. I remember that much, like 8th grade, maybe a little younger than that. Because I remember I came home from I was at home one day. Libby was visiting from home because at the time she went to Leelanau School, which for those of you who don't know, it's in northern Michigan, and she was visiting, and it's a 5-hour drive from Leelanau from that high school to our house. So whenever she came home, it was a real treat. So she was home on that day, and she was watching some TV show that I had never seen before. And I was curious about it. I was like, "What are you watching?" And she was like, "Shh, not right now. Just if you wanna, just come watch it with me." And I remember it so well. It was America's Next Top Model. It was Cycle 7. Wait, wait. Yeah, Cycle 7, Episode 5. And they were just showing the scene where Ancho overheard some of the girls, especially Melrose, in the hot tub. They're talking like they're talking behind her back, saying like, "Oh, I thought she'd be much more of a bigger threat, and she's not that confident, and she's yada yada yada." And Ancho went back crying into her room, saying like, "I don't like I I'm not I'm not mean. I'm not." Well, no, that's not what I want. Melrose did talk behind Ancho's back. She was crying because she didn't like being made fun of. She's always been made fun of in the past for her body and for being insecure. So I mean, and Melrose should not have done that because A, she should know better than that. She's 24 years old at that time when it was filmed. I mean, like the oldest girl in the house talking shit about a girl who's been bullied in the past. I mean, that's just wrong. And then I was watching that and I really connected with that because I mean, at the time I was being really bullied as well. So it was amazing for me that a girl who it was amazing for you to see such a beautiful girl getting bullied like that. So it made me feel like, oh, I'm not the only one who feels like that. There are other people like there who face the same problems like that I do. Because I never really saw it on TV. I only saw it like, I mean, it didn't really click in with me until I saw it with this one girl who was gorgeous, by the way. I couldn't believe that this gorgeous girl was getting bullied by some other, blonde girl. It was kind of like psh for me. And then they did a photo shoot and then the challenge, and I was like, and that's when it hooked. I was like, this is now my new favorite TV show. I mean, ever since then, I watched the other cycles. I looked up on YouTube, and but it wasn't really until I went to high school that I really kicked into overdrive because I kind of temporarily forgot about that whole top model situation, and I was focusing on other TV shows at the moment. But then I heard, oh, Cycle 16 is back on, and I think, and then after that, I was like, okay, I have to keep on watching Top Model now. So freshman year, Cycle 16 for me. Then sophomore was Cycle 17, the All Star Cycle. Junior year was the British Invasion, and then 2012 was the All Star was the college cycle, which was senior year for me. So I've been watching it ever since like 2009, and I've caught up on all the other seasons. Like I've seen cycles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, and they're currently showing 21 right now, and I am still watching it, baby. So yeah, I am obsessed. I've collected so many photos of top model contestants, like actually prints them out from my computer. Like I'll type in like America's ANTM Cycle 20 photos, and I'll print out like dozens of, like a bunch of the ones I liked. Like I have printed out Jordan's paint splash photo shoot. I've printed out Shandy's what was it, Sephora campaign. I've printed out Catherine's maple syrup shot. Like I've printed like I only print out the pictures that I really love, like some of my favorite ones. I have like over a hundred printed pictures of top model contestants. I mean, actually, I have some of them printed on my wall right now. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. Let's see if I can get the camera to work with me. Hold up. I don't know if you can see that very well, but there's a picture of a girl with a green tank top on. That's Heather from Cycle 9. And she, like myself, has a form of autism. She has Asperger's syndrome, while I have high-functioning autism. Now, by looking at that picture, you would have never guessed that that girl had high-functioning autism. It's the one with the white border around it. I do have another one. I do have another one over there as well, but it's kind of... See if I can get it to work with me. See, it's the picture of the girl with a really pale skin, black bob, and red lipstick. That's Brittany from Cycle 16. She was the winner. That was the cover girl photo shoot. Yeah, so I love the show. I mean, I love the challenges, the photo shoots. I even love Tyra, even though she can drive me nuts sometimes and can be so over the top with her gimmicks and her product placement nowadays. I mean, seriously. It's like I'm watching an extended commercial for, like, the most random products out there. Like, this season they have Ancestry, they have, what was a really crazy one they had? I mean, seriously, like, it's like product placement galore on that show nowadays. But I still love it, and I'll still watch it. I will watch America's Next Top Model until it dies, crashes, and burns. Which I think will happen pretty soon, because, I mean, I don't know how much longer Tar can do this one, because it's been on for 10 years now. Over 10 years, so I have a feeling it's going to have, like, maybe 5 more cycles, and then it'll die after that, so I'll watch it until the end. But I love it so much. I mean, I love all the contestants, I love the drama, but it is cheesy. It's not really based on the real modeling industry. I mean, if you really want to be a model, go get scouted by a modeling scout. Don't try to go on the show. I mean, if you want to be a really, really successful high fashion model, just don't apply for the show and try to be scouted by a modeling scout. Like go to LA or New York or somewhere where the real modeling takes place. No offense, Tyra Banks, but I've yet to see a real supermodel come out of that show. I mean, we've had like a couple actresses, like, you know, Yaya and Annalie Tipton, but as far as real supermodels go, or real top models, I haven't seen it yet. Sorry. But I still love the show, despite how my problems with it, my situations, and the fact that Tyra can be gimmicky and too obnoxious at times. I still love the show, and I just wish it could be a little more realistic when it comes to modeling. But other than that, I will see you guys later. And hopefully, later this week, you'll see me do a collab video with my best friend, Alexis, also known as Fanny Nom Nom. And if you haven't subscribed to her, please do so. She is awesome. She talks about all kinds of stuff. I mean, her latest video is about our relationships. So if you want to get her perspective on relationships, just go and look her up. So I'll see you guys later, and hopefully you'll see me with my best friend, Alexis. Bye!